With the navigation on a website, you have two basic options. By default, Google Sites sets up vertical navigation over here on the left, and it automatically organizes it for you. The alternative is to put some tabs across the top, which is called horizontal navigation. If you want to do horizontal navigation, you need to go here to your site-wide area and go to Edit Site Layout. That comes up with this bar, and you'll notice that some things are selected or enabled and others aren't. For now, you can see horizontal navigation is not enabled on my website here. So if I want tabs across the top, I need to enable that. So I'll click horizontal navigation. Now what it does by default is pull up a few of the main pages, it looks like, or actually I think I might have added those before, but if I want to edit what's there, I just need to click anywhere in this horizontal navigation to edit the horizontal navigation. So if I click there, I can see the pages that have already been added. If I want to add a new page, something else from the site that's not there other than those, I can click Add Page. I can click on the page that I want to add, and it pops up, and it's by default going to pop up at the bottom. If I want to move it up and make the to-do list say just after home, so it'll be home on the left, then to-do list, this will be horizontal across the page, I can do that. If I want that to be indented as a drop down under home, I can just move it to the right. And if I decide actually I don't want this page there, I can click delete, and that will not delete the actual page, it will just delete it from the horizontal navigation. You have a couple other options here. If you want to link to your site map, that's probably a good idea if you don't have your vertical navigation over on the left anymore, if you get rid of that, because the site map will show people all the pages in your site. Recent site activity you're probably not going to need. And then some style questions, and you can play around with those and see how it looks in different ways. Note that you can also do add a URL, so that's where you could actually add a link to an external site, like if you wanted to add a link to IXL, for example, then you could do that there and probably say open in a new window so that your website stays open on a tab, and when students click there, it opens another tab. So once I've added those things, I'm going to say OK. Take a minute to load, and you're going to see some changes. So you can see now it's in that order. I can decide if I need all this over here, and in general with web design today, people are going with a really minimalist horizontal navigation and sort of getting rid of most of this sidebar business. So if I don't want to see that anymore, I can just deselect sidebar there, and it pushes everything over to the left and sort of cleans it up for me, and then I can say close.